watched that again recently. It turns out there are actually 3 of them now. Finally watched all of them. I'd only seen the first one previously, which I still say is the best of the 3. Second one was okay. I actually liked the third one more than the second, though. And pretty much everybody in the Tetsuo fandom says that it's the worst of the series. It's absolutely terrible. I disagree. It was a very different film. They were all very different, but I thought Tetsuo 3 was really good, personally. I love the fact that
you've been with Foster for a century and a half, you hardly knew him at all. I mean, we've been travelling together for a century, and we only just met.
100-year haul is quite the extreme. Foster's longest was 16. I knew him plenty.
He trusted you, and said that I could too, that you would help me.
Foster didn't leave me much choice. You don't mess up a job for your
He's
grandfather and then team up with the person you were sent out to get in the first place.
You could have just handed me back.
You really are naive.
I think you're doing this because you believe there's a chance to get your friend back.
You're so caught up in your homemade religion that you're oblivious to common sense. I warned Foster about you resourcefuls. Best not to deal with your kind.
Resourcefuls.
Get involved, I mean.
Foster disagreed. And gold makes for a powerful argument.
Anyway, yeah, Tetsuo 3, its IMDb page. They felt it worthy of note to point out that it's the only one of the trilogy where you don't see a dick. Well, it actually says the only film in which, the only part of the Tetsuo series which male genitalia is not seen. So, yeah, the only one where you don't see a dick. Pardon me. So, okay, whatever this substance is, it does seem to be frozen. But which element is it? Which chemical? What do you want to call it?
There must be a way inside them. That looks like some kind of landing bay.
It looks like nothing of the sort.
You know, you're nothing like I expected from a friend of Foster's. Such an odd team.
An old rescue vessel from the Requisition and a man without a past. None of our marks knew what hit them. And then we were gone. The stuff we pulled off. You wouldn't believe it.
I believe it.
Try me.
I was one of your jobs.
A thieving rich kid with a gambling problem hardly qualifies. I got the brief. Not much of an extraction, really. No one giving a shit about you where you dug down. Only challenge Foster could see was that your grandfather wanted you to willingly hand back whatever it was you stole from him.
You're wrong about everything. Even Foster.
What's this?
I seriously doubt that I am. He was good, Foster. Always had his eye on the ball. You
Don't know, mate. I've only just started.
That he felt sorry for you, but he would never let that happen.
This is a good way of doing an introduction, I think.
Why Foster died.
I'm playing whilst all the exposition's going on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to threaten your romance.
Cute.
Instead of it just being force-fed to me through a lengthy cinematic. Right, yeah, this definitely looks like some kind of landing type area. Right, perhaps this is like a gravitational distortion, perhaps, field type thing, perhaps, that lets that brings things to a halt, and then you head in through this. I think she was right on the ball. London. Right then, let's head on inside.
Finally, something.
Ish. Looks a bit like a pooper. Pull it.
It's stuck. I need some force. Does the gun pack any punch?
Cost 1 cell, huh?
Wow. I like it.
Nice.
I'm taking the gun offline to preserve energy.
Okay, okay. Fine. Oh, is that what the triangles are then? Those are my cells. Awesome. I like that the walking animation. I mean, I like the sexy wiggle, but I mean, I like how fluid the animation is as well, how natural it seems. Another handle. Yep, pull this one. Open reach. The run could do with being a bit faster.
Are you getting all this?
I'm with you.
Oh, it's reflection on the floor. I thought it was like it disappeared down into the darkness. No, it's just the floor's really reflective.
He was right. It all looks completely untouched.
That was like a big cup, basically. Can I use the gun? No. Oh. Why do you hate me so much? Because I do, bitch. Right, yes. So, when you're in the dark like this, you can do stuff. You can move around and explore. Then when you trigger the lights, the echoes of you will do all the things that you do. So, if you jump around on stuff, like jump over a lot of furniture, they'll start jumping over. Can't these things over? No. They'll start jumping over furniture as a lot. If you use the gun a lot, they'll start using the gun a lot, and they're not limited on ammunition the way you are. And the more you use it, the more accurate they'll become. So you kind of have to challenge yourself
to
hold back.
You were right about the palace. What's the plan now?
We get Foster back, and then we leave.
I was hoping for something more specific.
I suppose we're looking for some sort of apparatus like the one Gramps had.
Would that be the Soul Sucker?
I'll know it when I see it.
Even if you did find the thing, this place is dead. What mythic technology might be here is now useless.
We just need to power her.
Is it dead?
Tell her that we're here. I can feel this is going to work out just fine.
You can feel it, huh?
Anyone home?
Yes.
I'm moving down. There must be some sort of power below the halls.
Yes. It clearly still has power because things were working. They could have been purely mechanical, granted. Oh, some kind of audience chamber. Everything seems mirrored as well, to an extent. See, I came down a set of stairs like that. Okay, this one's actually not exact mirroring, but it does seem like most things here are mirrored. Whoa, what's this? Some kind of star chart from the looks of it, or like the rings of planets. Maybe. I don't know why, but it always bugs me when characters do this. Why? If you give me 3D movement, let me look all the way around. I mean, she could change. I mean, if I do this and then press forward, she'll turn that way. It's fine. You know, she doesn't need to turn when I turn the camera as well. At least that's what I think. Okay, feels like we're getting near to something now. Starting to ramp up a little bit. The rooms are getting larger, more intricate and more open. What are all these things here? Is this going to be where the echoes come out from? You think? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, hello. Is that... Yes, that does indeed appear to be a mirror. Or is that one of the echoes? No, it's definitely just a mirror. That could have been a perfect opportunity to really fuck with the player there if you saw something in the distance moving.
Hello?
In the background. Always turn left. Let's go. Guessing you can use the shouting to distract the echoes.
I recognize these.
What?
They look like the stone faces at the gates between the garden terraces. Maybe it's a door of some sort. We called them gatekeepers. They were supposed to make us ponder if we were worthy to pass.
You're not getting through without power, and this place is dead.
Are you sure? powered down is not the same thing. Yeah, I think I'm going to be using the shouting quite a lot. I remember somebody saying that if you shout, they'll start shouting all over the place and it'll turn into a mass cacophony. So, I think that's what I'll do.
Hello?
Shout a lot.
Anyone home? Anyone home? Anyone home? Hello?
Nope. Right. Let's get down here. So I'm guessing you'll be able to power up the suit as you progress then, huh? Can I? Yes, I can. Awesome. Not going to give them that ability yet. Because you want to give them small amounts. You want to slowly ramp it up because they'll learn from you as you go. So
Look at that. It's a voice.
Looks like a tuning fork.
Yes, obviously. The resourcefuls call them voices. Strike them and let the true tone interfere to find clarity and enlightenment.
Ah, of course.
Is that going to be what turns the lights on? If so, let's have a goosey gander around. Oh, I thought that was a valve of some kind. Let's have a look around here. Get to know the lay of the land a bit better first. Mirrors. Mirrors could be useful. Could use them to see where things are, but they could probably also use them to see me. And run in and murder the sniff out of me. Yep. Mirrors are good. Mirrors are good. Okay. Looks like it's just a big open room, really. Fair enough. Or is it when you're in the light that they copy what you do? I don't know if they copy what you're doing when you're in the dark or whether they copy what you're doing when you're in the light. Pretty sure it's they'll start.
What does that mean?
The suit detects a pattern to the sound, and the decryption is kicking in.
Strike. Okay. Is that it? Patterns to the sound. Is there another one? Is this going to be another one of those mirrored rooms? No. Doesn't look that way. Right, is the music some kind of hint to that, or is it just... I need to find another one. Hello, this looks like the same as the last place. Go on then. Drop down here.
I bet that's an activation mechanism for the door.
Could be, could be. But how do I turn it on? Maybe wait for my suit to fill back up? Wait for the power to fill up and then see if it will let me do it. Nope. Fine.
This is meaningless. Foster is dead. Some things just cannot be undone. Think about it. If you could capture the souls of the dead in a cube, and then bring the person back to life, surely it would be a huge industry.
It's not like that. I know for a fact that he's in there.
I have wondered how you came to believe that, but I doubt that I'll agree with your reasoning. You resourcefuls are too far removed from reality to make sense. You've seen nothing but the bought and paid for fairy tale designed by your grandfather.
Cool.
Well, the reality of my fairy tale upbringing was that it was all about this place. No, even before that, my genes. Grant spent centuries creating his resourcefuls, carefully picking potential from the gene pool.
Really? How long did he live for?
Here. And this feels very real to me.
Just because it feels real doesn't mean it is real. Feels before reals. And all that stuff. You know? Ish. ages. Right, so that one didn't take any sniff off me. I know I'm going right, I shouldn't be doing that. I'll deal with it. Is it just me, or is the torch flickering a little bit when I move? Hello.
Now, these I know. We had rings exactly like them in the gardens.
The suit detects a small gravity charge inside the scepter.
Perhaps it can power the big door. The pedestal looks like the activation mechanism.
Does rather. Alright, let's take it. Nothing happening there. Is there another level I can go down to? Yes, there is. Do I want to go down there? Or do I want to try and make my way... Ah, there are stairs there, so it's fine. I can walk back up.
Just out of curiosity, what's the higher meaning of keeping scepters displayed inside huge rings made of gold?
Yeah, good question.
It does seem a bit much, even if you are filthy rich.
The rings were not for show. They are part of our training.
Oh, and you do what exactly?
Yeah.
Step inside and feel wealthy?
Not quite. The rings spin up, and the challenge is to get out in one piece. At first, staying in there is the only sane thing to do. But as the hunger comes, the rhythm of the spinning starts to sink in. At some point, you realize that starving eats away at your chance of making it out.
Yes.
Then the leap. No, wait too long.
Right. You almost had me going there for a while.
I think she's being serious, matey. I do think she was being serious. Okie dokes. I think I'm heading the right way.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed that there were no other exits from this pit than the big door. How I hope the scepter will magically make it open.
It will work.
Must be nice always feeling that the world will act in your favor. It doesn't, though. My guess is that you will learn this momentarily.
It's not really the world that we're asking to have work, though, is it? This is, well, you know, I think.
Let's see.
Yes.
Nothing. What a shock. Looks like you might be joining Foster after all. Just
Maybe.
not the way you imagined.
I don't get it. What Gramps did to hundreds of resourcefuls for this?
Well, maybe it took too long.
I saw it the day I came to you. The subject lies down on a marble surface with a strange silver pattern.
So she had a
All the
vision.
silver folds, pierces the skin and slithers inside.
Snack.
In about half an hour it consumes everything.
Num-nums.
All that remains is an empty slab of marble and
Din-din.
a newly formed cube.
No.
He called it the translation. The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through separate doors. We said it 1,000 times, never realizing.
Never realizing
I didn't
what?
catch Foster's soul in a magical cube. He was dying, and I translated him.
You
Okay.
killed him.